The members of the Academic Staff Union of Nigerian Universities, ASUU, are restive, wondering what is happening between government and the leadership of the union. Since May 28, 2025, ASUU leadership has been threatening to go on strike if government fails to fulfill its promises, with particular reference to the 2009 agreement. But I kept saying that ASUU leadership is deceiving ASUU members as usual. Indeed, since 2013, when the implementation of the 2009 was due. And from that year till this year, 2025, ASUU leadership has kept collecting from government a bribe called End Academic Allowance, shared with the non-academic unions to stall the implementation of the 2009 agreement. Because that was the first year, 2013, ASUU leadership started demanding from government what is called End Academic Allowance without calculating the end allowances of ASUU members. So the money taken from government is not End Academic Allowance, but a scam, a bribe, shared with the non-academic workers to stall the implementation of the 2009 agreement. And so, since ASUU leadership has collected another fraudulent End Academic Allowance this year, 2025, so ASUU has come up with another way of deceiving ASUU members. In the past, ASUU will say that ASUU leadership will tell ASUU members, we have signed memorandum of understanding with government on the 2009 agreement. That is after collecting the fraudulent End Academic Allowance. So this time around, ASUU has come up with, after collecting the fraudulent End Academic Allowance, has come up with a ploy to keep threatening government with strike deceptively. And how do I know? You know, because unlike in the past, when ASUU threatens strike, it gives government a deadline. Since May 2025 till this month, September 2025, ASUU has not given any deadline to government on its threatened strike, supposedly threatened strike, or deceptively threatened strike. When the Academic Staff Union of Nigerian Polytechnics threatened strike, they gave timeline to government, within which government is expected to fulfill its obligation to the union or face national strike. But ASUU is unable to do that because ASUU leadership knows the deal, the secret deal between it and government, dating back to 2013, when ASUU strikes started ending with getting the fraudulent End Academic Allowance shared with the non-academic unions. What can be more ridiculous? What can be more deceptive? This is daylight robbery, robbing workers of their legitimate earned allowance, because the leadership has traded off the workers' earned allowances for a bribe, fraudulently termed earned academic allowance, in the same way that government is claiming the non-existent fuel subsidy and even saying the non-existent subsidy is gone as an excuse to escalate for a price. So where do we go from here? ASUU members, like babies that cannot talk, are quiet, enduring it, not go on protest. And so that ASUU members will not protest against ASUU leadership declare protest against government. One day protest. When did ASUU start protest on legitimate demand from government? But there's insincerity, and the Nigeria's Minister for Education, Dr. Maruf Alausa, has left nobody in doubt, has said it clearly that ASUU leadership is deceiving Nigerians. There is no strike that will happen. And truly, if strike will happen, there will be timelines set by ASUU leadership. So deception since May 2025. This is September 2025. ASUU is threatening strike. ASUU will go on strike unless government fulfill its promise. It's empty promise. It's another form of deception. It's a transition from memorandum of understanding deception to threat of strike deception. ASUU members, I empathize. I'm one of you. But continue to wait for ASUU threats of strike and government deception about 2009 agreement. Yeah. The Education Minister, Dr. Almaruf Olatunji Alausa, has said it. You are not going on any strike. Your union, the leadership of your union, has taken its usual bribe in 2025, the scam called earned academic allowance, shared with the non-academic staff unions, so that the leaders, after taking what they want to take, can no longer threaten government with strike, other than foolery and deception dating back to 2013.